It's Johnny, and I'm on my gummy. Everybody's got questions, man. I can't believe the mastermind Trump is. I just can't believe it. You know what I mean? It's there's no war. It's like we're in a better spot now. Before we bombed another country's president, we're in a better spot now because now the nuclear threat's gone and a treaty's been signed. And we showed off McAllister, Oklahoma's amazing bomb that they built. Just saying. Got friends that work there. It's really the only place to work in that part of the state, man. We need better jobs. The worker bees need better jobs with better pay. And that's one of the good jobs if you worked on that bomb. But you know what? Russia said, hey, man, everybody had to see with that bomb. You killed, well, the story is, you shot underneath a mountain. If I was miles beneath, well, what'd they say he was? 500 feet below a mountain, I would feel pretty safe. I mean, no, but somewhere in McAllister, Oklahoma, they got a little bomb that says, no, you ain't, so we're going to reach out there and touch you. But, man, Trump's a mastermind. He's never lied to me. I've been a big fan. I wanted Epstein trials. I wanted televised treason trials. Every trial that Doge found of mass fraud. Arrest them now. We're going by their January 6th. Y'all seen that January 6th BS? They held guys in prison for 4 years without having a trial. They can't get away with that, man. Because there's people out here screaming, we live in the land of the free. No, man, they can put you away. And I probably need to shut my mouth. But Trump's a mastermind, man. Did you see him at his flag deal? He moved Melania in front of him. I don't know what that means on a chess. Did Washington, D.C., did it drop the D.C.? You know it's got its own flag. Washington, D.C. has its own flag. It's not a state, because then it would have to abide by the rules that it governs the other states. See that? So these people can commit these crimes of fraud in a district with really no laws. It's almost like pirates invented it. But did they drop DC? Direct control is what I've always called it. I want to feel like it's courts should be in it, because the courts control the slave on the tax plantation, controls us all. Like I just said, January 6th, we can imprison you without a trial. And I just learned that firsthand. My first DUI, I got sentenced. They wouldn't even let me defend myself. Said it's a violation of procedures. Your like, man, they're not turning in their body cameras, and the courts ain't even asking. No evidence. Just guilty. I have to plead guilty, or I'll get found guilty and I can't defend myself. And nobody's asking questions because all they want's convictions. But I'm going to tell you what they can do to us. And I worked 12 years in the Department of Corrections and all levels of the game, man. And what I seen in our jails was Oklahoma County. They failed 12 health inspections in a row. Bro, they never washed the shower I used. And they allowed people that's been shot in the face or the body. One guy said he was going to lose a testicle with these paintballs that are full of pepper spray. And the abuse. I mean, I'm not saying these guys are acting right, man, but they're damn sure acting out after they get hit. So don't tell me what they can't do. And Trump, mastermind. Where am I out here? Regardless of what's out there. Don't believe what's out there. She's watching Facebook. That's one of my problems, President Trump. Can you reverse the act or the bill that Obama said you could push propaganda? That you could lie to the American people? We're all watching this bullshit. Nobody knows what's going on. So they come to me. That's my cousin Judy Booty. Things are about to be great in America. Yeah, I was telling the story about the news that I saw when Trump left the Vatican. I think the Roman army's done, man. It's the Vatican, it's done. I mean, I think the truth's got to come out about Yeshua. It has to come out. I know we live in the lands of the Christians, and I'm blessed to live in a society where a majority of people are Christian. But yeah, I am. I'm blessed living in the land of the Christians, but Yeshua is a different matter. That's a completely different. He stood up to his people, and the Christians are the first ones to defend him because they write their books. There's 19 different Christianities and versions of versions. You know, there's words that you're not allowed to say in the English language that start with N, and it all stems from a tribe, a dynasty in Ethiopia that ended in, I believe, 1970s. The Negor dynasty refused to change their Bible and take the book of Enoch out because they kept trying to. They take that Trinity out. It's confusing. Take this 66 books, all down to one because somebody. Then it's got to go to publishing. Well, who said anything in the Bible? It's always somebody getting second hand. And you know how those stories are. But they wrote the stories after Yeshua. And he was killed on the Christianity's #1 torture device because he exposed his people. Yep, he lived and breathed. Now the stories, man, I don't get in, but there's a lot of truth in the Bible. It just tries to derail you with stories. There's a lot of truth in our education. It just derails you. It's the same people. Same people. And Trump, I think, just dropped DC. If we could get rid of... What does Israel ever do for anybody? Ever. I know they pay all our politicians. And all the pedophilia can go there without fear of extradition. And all of our corrupt politicians that's done the worst, most heinous crimes are dual citizens to Israel. I don't see any connection other than a story. And then that would be the land, right? Like the Holy Land. Then why wouldn't the Vatican be there? Because the Vatican's the Roman army. Said, yeah, but Johnny, it's the elite Jewish faith that had... Yeah, but they didn't even believe in Jesus. They didn't believe Yeshua, one of their own, was the prophet. They didn't. Or the Messiah. They didn't. A lot of them was following, hey, yeah, you're right. We don't have to do compounding interest. We don't have to finance every aspect of every slavery. Everywhere. We don't have to keep records of it. We don't have to control every aspect of the systems that we create. Because Jesus says Yeshua said the temple lies within you. You don't have to do it on the backs of all these slaves. That's you and me. But Trump, he went and got our gold, I think. I think he just dropped the corporation. And if you look on Google Maps, I think Washington, D.C. is done. I think the new name is just Washington, our first president. It's not my favorite president. My favorite president is John Hancock, who freed us all the first time. He signed the Declaration of Independence, declaring our independence. So we're going to have a country of our own. Every man's created equal. We just didn't know how to do it, man. Because slavery is everywhere, I'm telling you, man. We wanted a nation free of religion, free of the Vatican, free of financing, free of Israel, free of the chains that shackle us all today. And we allowed that back into our lives when we became the corporation in the Civil War because we declared bankruptcy. This is all Abraham Lincoln. Honest, they even tell you, they make you learn how honesty is so you can never question what he did. It's amazing who's teaching us what we know. I'm Johnny, follow my truth.